low key, and I am. I say I am. Know who I am. LeBron James signs to the last team, the absolute last team. This motherfucker is wearing a white button up. This man is raw dogging a white collared shirt. You can see his fucking nipples through the fucking shirt. And he got the nerve to have a tie on. He ain't even got a wife beater on. Any fucking way. That's crazy. So LeBron James signs with the fucking Philadelphia 76ers. The last fucking team that I was expecting him to go to. I was like, it came out, they said the Heat leaked some shit. Everybody's saying he might be going to the Heat. I'm glad he didn't go to the Warriors. The Warriors, I still fuck with the Warriors, even though Draymond is a piece of shit. Fucking Clay, I don't know what, Clay fell all the way off. Clay was my favorite player at a point in time. I ain't got no team. I'm an orphan. I'm out here by myself, man. But it's too many, dude, they just get to a point where it's like, LeBron James said he had a press conference or something, and they was like, what do you want to do? And he was like, I want to live. I just want to live. And it's like, wait, what? What the fuck that got to do with basketball? What does that have to do with what team you want to go? And I do want to say this. Fuck Larry Gators. Fuck Larry Gators. What's up, Zach? I didn't catch the prediction, bro. The reason I'm making this video is because I'm watching a ESPN clip, and they said he made his decision 24 days into, or something like that. They said it took him 24 days to make his decision. It's like, bro, come on, bro. It's like, come on, man. They're just like forcing this shit. You said LeBron said the word sacrifice. I don't watch none of it, bro. I don't watch none of it. I don't watch none of this shit. I don't, cause I don't. That's another thing I'm gonna talk about. I don't care about LeBron James, but it's like certain stuff where it's like they're like hammering this shit. So LeBron James, first he says, I just want to live. There was no reason. Pockets don't even talk about LeBron James. Come on, Zach. Stop hating, man. You got your lane that's respected, and other people got their lane, man. You can't be out here hating on a Friday evening, man. We got a beautiful weekend ahead of us. So first it was the whole I just want to live comment. Why the fuck would you say that? Next, it was, everybody knows that they said LeBron James broke this, correct me if I'm wrong, they said he broke the scoring record against Philadelphia while Kobe Bryant was there. I want to say that was the night, this is a while ago. I want to say that was the night he broke the scoring record. Kobe Bryant was in attendance wearing that bright orange bullshit. You know what I'm saying? And then they said the next day, I want to say, correct me if I'm wrong, because I'm bad with, I don't, you know what I mean? I'm bad with dates and shit. But they said the very next day, Kobe Bryant died. And then it's like out of all the fucking teams, he goes, it's this Kobe Bryant 24 Philadelphia constant, this shit, the hammering, you know what I mean? It doesn't make any fucking sense. Now, he's not gonna win. They calling this dude the fucking king. Now they saying, oh my God, I just thought about this. Dude, the 24 and the 8 shit. They said he signed for 2 years for $4 million a year. If you add that bitch up, that's another Kobe Bryant connection. You can't make this shit up. So he signed for $8 million, 24 days, and it took him 24 days to come up with his last. And that's what they just quoted him. They said LeBron James said, this is my last, quote unquote, last decision. So I'm looking at it like, bro, if I'm LeBron, I'm like, dude, it don't even make sense, bro. If you just, from a logical, like, if you're not in the circle, you're not in that club, you don't have a handler, if you're a regular fucking person, who the fuck you played in Miami, it was beautiful weather, you played in, but fuck that, you played in Los Angeles for the last 8 years, and even that, another 8, he played, correct me if I'm wrong, he played in LA for the last 8 years. Everybody was assuming and expecting LeBron to retire in LA and then make the little documentary bullshit, whatever, you know what I mean, and him sail off into the sunset. This shit, bro, and I don't give a fuck, you know what I mean? If LeBron James died today, I wouldn't care, because LeBron James never did nothing for me or anybody I love or my community or nothing like that. He ain't never did nothing. You know what I mean? He helped himself, and he helped the people around him. You know what I'm saying? He ain't never fucking did nothing for the, you know what I mean? He ain't never did no real shit. Let's have a real conversation. Hey man, he got y'all championship. It might have been a Mickey Mouse championship, but he got y'all a chip, man. You better respect your king. You better put some respect on your king. You know? And did I say fuck Larry Gators? Because Larry Gators, everybody, we fucked with Larry Gators because he broke down he said we got 16. All right, bet. All right. I give you that. All right. But everybody, he broke down the Kobe Bryant, sacrifice or whatever the fuck you want to call it. But I tell you this, the Lakers ain't winning shit with Doncic. I tell you that. You know what I mean? Luka, they not winning shit with Luka. And that's another thing. I'm like, dude, okay. The 76ers, Embiid is fucking useless. There's certain players in the league. Obviously, they're talented. They have God-given talent, height, all of this shit, ability. But they're not durable. Kawhi was, yo, bro. Love fucking Kawhi, bro. Pause. You know? But they're not durable. Now, if the regular season was like 30 games, and then we go straight into the playoffs, oh yeah. I'd be like, okay. Lakers might, yeah. The regular season, they're not going to make it through the regular season. As LeBron James, why would you go to the 76ers? Why? Embiid is going to get hurt. And I'll be honest, I didn't watch a damn 76ers game all last season or the play. Did the 76ers make the playoffs? I didn't even fucking watch the Eastern Conference. I put that on Sato. I didn't even watch the Eastern Conference because it's a waste of time. The first game I saw of the Knicks was game 2 of the finals. And I'm still pissed off that the Knicks won, but the Spurs definitely didn't deserve to win. He said Embiid plays 40 games a year. That's half the season. He said Jalen misses 20. LeBron gonna play 50. And that's sad, because the sad part about it is the oldest motherfucker that's probably gonna get sacrificed is more, they said the best ability is availability. You know what I mean? So it's like, why would you go to a team where it's like the anchor of that team is Embiid, but Embiid can't even fucking stay healthy. It's the same thing with Harden. Why would you go to Cleveland if Harden, on top of Harden not being healthy a lot of times, he just a fucking stone cold choker. Let's have a real conversation. Nigga's fucking useless when the game matters. Useless. Same thing with Kyrie. I fuck with Kyrie. Kyrie is fucking, it's over. His body is done. And they say Kyrie just tore his ACL or some shit like that. His ACL or his Achilles, one of them, he's done. It's over. Same thing with Kawhi. Kawhi going back. I'm like, what the fuck? Kawhi went back to the fucking Toronto. Who the fuck wants to play on the fucking Raptors? He said he's bringing his fan base with him. I'm gonna be honest, bro. This was bad for LeBron. Philly don't fuck with LeBron James. Philadelphia don't fuck with LeBron James, bro. This was somebody told him to do this. Somebody told him he had to do this, bro. You got why would you come back? You was just in LA for the last 8 years. It's warm, it's beautiful, it's sunny. Nigga, it's fucking, did you see? I'm in Jersey. I'm out of here. I'm out of here. I'm out of here. The last two winners, nigga, broke a real nigga. The last winner, nigga, the fuck out of here, bro. That was geographical terrorism or whatever the fuck. Okay, Al Roker need his ass whooped just off GP because of how bad last winter was. And LeBron James he chose to leave LA. He chose to leave LA to come to fucking Philadelphia. Respectfully. Dingy, musty, lousy ass Philadelphia? You ain't gonna win shit for $4 million. They said his last contract was like $50 million. He went from $50 million down to a 4-year, $4 million contract year, whatever. Oh, Maxey has Rich Paul? And then they was saying he might go to the Warriors and the Warriors might try to get Anthony Davis. And I was like, oh my God. It's just a bunch of old ass hurt niggas, bro. You know what I mean? Like, the game is so fucked up. He said, I saw some highlights where Bronny, it looked like, I don't know, a couple plays, Bronny was balling. I can't even hate on him. A couple plays, Bronny was balling. You know what I mean? But, very, very, like, it's just too much. I won't be surprised if they kill this motherfucker 24 games into the, either 8 games or 24 games into the season, and then correct me if I'm wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. They said this is LeBron James' 24th season. Get the fuck out of here. In his 24th season, he joins team where Kobe Bryant is from. So he leaves the Lakers. Dude, it's crazy. He said, you saw what Maxey did? Nah, I don't know shit about this Maxey dude. I never saw him play. I don't watch the Eastern Conference. They suck. The Eastern Conference sucks. And honestly, if we having a real conversation, if you watch the NBA Finals, the fucking Spurs should have won 4-2. Let's have a real fucking conversation. Shit, they could have won 4-1. Wemby's a bum. He's a fucking legendary bum. A holographic legendary bum. Wemby's a fucking bum. He's fucking terrible. You know what I'm saying? If we having the realest, unbiased conversation, the Spurs handed the Knicks on the Eastern Conference that chip. But Brunson is a dog. He said they should have had started Harper. Facts, nigga. That's what I'm saying. I'm not a hater. One thing I'll never be, I'll tell a nigga, if I'm biased, I'll tell you I'm biased. But the Spurs dropped the ball. And Wemby is a bitch. He's an 8-foot bitch. Let's have a real conversation. Let's just keep it real. Yo, I don't like LeBron. I do not like LeBron. I feel like him and Adam Silver ruined the game of basketball. A game that a lot of us love. Just ruined it. Just ruined this shit. Yeah, he said the Spurs had the series, but decided that they just like, bro, what? And it's been like, yo, you know what I mean? I've been through a lot of shit, so like, you know, but wasn't one game they said they was up 30 or something like that, 29, 30, and then they just kept shooting threes? I mean, this was only a couple of months ago, but it's like, so anyway, all I'm saying is, the reason why I'm making this video, I don't give a fuck. If they sacrifice him, they sacrifice him. It is what it is. A lot of these athletes they're not gonna make it out alive. Period. You know what I mean? It is what it is. You dig? But that was the last team. I'm thinking. I thought LeBron James was gonna go to Miami and play with Giannis. Worst case scenario, I thought he was gonna team up with Draymond and Steph because they said Draymond opted out of his contract. So I'm thinking, okay, I'm thinking that LeBron James needed at least $15 million. I'm thinking he needed bare minimum 15 mil to sign with a team. And that's the thing with the Sixers. I didn't know, because you know what I mean? Like, the money is a big part of it. The fit also, but it's the money. I didn't even look into how much money the Sixers had to spend or whatever. You know what I mean? And I don't remember how much money the Miami Heat was offering LeBron, you know. So I don't know. Like I said, I don't know if it's a part of the deal. Somebody made him the deal. They said, okay, if you want to live, you got to go here. If you go anywhere else, it's gonna, you and your daughter gonna, if you go anywhere else, you better not fly no helicopter. Fuck. God damn. You go anywhere else, nigga, you better fly JetBlue, bitch. So I don't know. It's too many. It's too much, bro. And I'm not even like a gematria person. I'm not good with that shit at all. But it's just blatant shit. He was in LA for 8 years. That's Kobe's fucking number. And then on his 24th, on the 24th day, right, of this decision, he chose to go where Kobe is from. In 24, and he said it's his last decision. And that was Kobe's last number. So like I said, I wouldn't be surprised if they kill this nigga 8 or 24 games into the season. And just say, you know, because the thing with LeBron is, we all know he sold his soul. I mean, it's not even a fucking debate. We all know he sold his soul. And we all know the media, like the mainstream media, they don't talk bad about him. They don't call it how it is with LeBron. He has a losing record. LeBron James has a losing record, right? Now, I'm not hating on the nigga. The nigga's a billionaire. He can fuck any bitch in the world. He got a family. He can wake up in the morning and do whatever the fuck he want to do. I'm jealous of that nigga. Absolutely. But at the same time, the nigga sold us. Let's just keep it real. The nigga sold us up. You got the bullshit tattooed on his chest. You know what I mean? Every time we see him, he's throwing up this bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Every time we see him, he's throwing up that bullshit. You know? And my thing is like he's not helping regular people. So that's how you can tell right there. I don't even if you didn't do no, which I'm pretty sure he did allegedly, but even if he didn't do no weird, creepy, eyes wide shut shit, you don't help niggas. You don't help niggas. You don't help black people. You don't come back to your people and be like, yo. I mean, and that fucking dingy ass school don't count. You don't help niggas. You don't come back and be a man of the people and help niggas. But every time we see the nigga, he got $1,000, $10,000 outfit on. Like, that shit is corny, man. That shit is corny. So, if he stays, we all know that as soon as he retires, he's like that old nigga. He's just like that old nigga that just won't lead a club or lead a party, like, you know what I mean? Because he knows the only thing keeping that GOAT bullshit narrative together is him being active. As the day he retires, it's over. That shit is gonna crumble. That shit is gonna crumble. Only reason why he's able to maintain, you know, this whatever level of he's the GOAT or he's you know, the best player of this era and all of this bullshit, which is narratives, is not the truth. Okay? How many times Steph Curry, you know what I'm saying? Steph Curry, Kevin Durant, Kawhi, I mean, you know what I mean? They won. They beat him. You know what I mean? So he knows as soon as he retires, all of that shit is out the window. Let's have a real conversation. And then we still waiting for the whole steroid shit. So we still waiting, you know what I mean? So we still waiting to see what's going on with that. So that's the video, man. I'm not gonna be on here too much longer. It's just when the bitch was on there, she was on ESPN. She said it took him 24 days. I'm like, you know, and these people, you know, I mean, shit, bro. I guess everything is a ritual. I guess everything is scripted. You know what I mean? When it comes to these people. Because everybody was saying, why is he taking so long? Why is he taking so long? Why is, you know, it was like, yeah, you doing too much. But that was a part of the script. I mean, all the fucking numbers. All the fucking numbers. You know? And it's 24 days. I'm like, all right, bro, we get it. So, you know, like how they do a lot of rappers and musicians and whatever the fuck, you know, the easiest way to become immortalized is to just, well, normally is to kill a person, to kill an artist, musician, athlete in their prime, so that's your last memory of them at their plateau. Let's have a real conversation. But in this situation, LeBron lost too much. He lost too much. You know what I mean? But if he does die, they can't, like, you know, this whole don't speak about the dead shit narrative. Now that narrative comes, and then nobody cares. You know what I mean? Nobody cares anymore. So who knows if we'll ever find out if he was doing steroids or whatever the fuck. But very, very just like, when I heard he went to the 76ers, I'm like, what? Like, it don't make no sense, bro. If it's not about the money, then they're gonna say, well, it's about winning. But you're not going to win, bro. I'm not in the league. I'm a whole outsider. I'm a fucking, and I don't even watch NBA like that no more. But you're not at, yo. The only way, in my opinion, they gonna kill him regardless. He's out of here regardless. I would be surprised if LeBron James died an old man. But if they let him win a championship with the fucking 76ers, if they let him win a championship with the 76ers, it's a lot of shit, bro. It's a lot of shit. So there's that. Y'all let me know if you see any more 8s or 24s that pop out. But it's just it's something. It's just something, you know. On the outside looking in, it's just something ain't right. Something ain't right here. I'm not like I said, I ain't gonna sit up here and lie and say, oh, I knew it. No, I thought he was gonna go to the Heat or the Warriors. And I told Sates, I was like, if LeBron James was smart, if he really was smart and he really was a greedy bastard, he should go to the Knicks. Yeah, motherfucker. You want to talk about Hall of Fame bandwagoning? I was like, he should have went to the Knicks. Hop up on that Knicks train. You know what I mean? Because the truth is, the way, like, dude, he just has that. LeBron got the Illuminati juice. He got esoteric clout. Like, he's a Hall of Fame. He's in the Boule Hall of Fame, allegedly. So it's like if LeBron James won a championship on the Knicks next year, he would get all the attention. Brunson would get Kyrie. It would be a mess. It'd be a mess. So yeah, appreciate everybody chiming on the conversation, man. Look out for them 8s, 24s, and I don't think my prediction, if I had to make a prediction, which I don't give a fuck, but if I had to make a prediction, I don't think LeBron James is going to make it out alive. He's either going to die sometime in the season next year, or they're going to let him win a championship and then kill him after. Some shit like that. You know what I mean? Something, you have to come back to this video. Something ain't right.